Hey, it's Jeff here. I've got a serious question for you today. So why is it that there aren't very many women running heavy equipment? Is there a reason why they can't be as good an operator as men? So it's Sunday, and let's talk some trades here. Our industry is hurting for people, bad. We need intelligent, creative problem solvers that can get the job done and help build our communities, repair our communities, basic first world living things that we take for granted until they're not working, like running water, flushing toilets, ground that doesn't flood. We got Bruno in the back here. Anyway, it's a beautiful Sunday here in Indianapolis, and my daughter Madeline, who you can't see, she's in the back in her car seat. She's a year and a half old. We're going on a field trip, and we're gonna go down and drive the excavator. So when I was little, I fell in love with a book called Mike Mulligan and His Steam Shovel. That's why we named our first excavator Mary Ann. I made my mom read me that book. I have no idea how many times. I loved it. Later, there's another book by the same author, Virginia Lee Burton, called Katie and the Big Snow. And that was about a bulldozer named Katie who plowed out the town after a big blizzard and kind of saved the day. And that's why we named our 289D Katie. So as a child, young child, those books had a huge effect on me. And I guess unwittingly, my mom sort of nurtured that interest in heavy equipment by taking me to job sites. I got bribed by my parents. I believe it was potty training, that if I would get my act together and quit wearing diapers, that she'd take me down to Central Colorado Equipment Company, which was a John Deere dealer, and buy me one of the die-cast backhoes. We stopped at job sites and watched them work. There was nothing better for me as a kid than a day when I got to go and watch a construction site, and one of the guys running machines would let me get up and ride in the machine for a minute. Insurance companies probably wouldn't have liked to know that kind of thing was taking place, but that really cemented the interest in being a heavy equipment operator for me as a young kid. And now I have a daughter, and frankly, the apple didn't fall very far from the tree with her. And right now, two of her favorite books are Love is a Truck and this sound book, Dig It, Dump It, Build It. When our trucks come and go from the backyard, she always gets excited and points out the back door. And so I guess last week we had probably 6 inches of snow here in Indianapolis, and I used Katie, our 289D, to plow out the back and the driveway, and decided I'd let Madeline, my daughter, ride along with me while we plowed the snow, and she loved it. She was super excited. Since then, she's done even more pointing out the back door and getting excited when the equipment's out back. So today, we're gonna go and just let her ride in one of the excavators and maybe push a little dirt around and nurture her interest. And I don't care if she becomes a heavy equipment operator or takes the reins of lamb someday, or whatever she wants to do, I'm gonna support. But back to the question, I don't think there's a single reason why a female can't be every bit as good running a piece of heavy equipment as a male. There's some things that go along with it on the job site that are physical in nature, where maybe a male with extra strength can be a little bit more efficient. But frankly, the more talented you get at running the machine, the more you use the machine to do the physical side of the job. And I have seen women on job sites pushing a shovel, like singular, 1 or 2, and they do just fine. Or I've seen guys on a job site that may physically have had an advantage or not, but they just didn't apply themselves very difficult or very hard to the job. So I don't buy that women can't do what we do. And yet, as we sit and see ourselves short of talented people to come into our industry and grow our companies and provide needed services to our communities, I can't help but think that we've ignored 50% of our existing population, because if there's a little girl that's interested in construction equipment, that doesn't get nurtured the same way it does if there's a little boy that's interested in construction equipment. And frankly, I think there's more little girls that at a young age have some interest in this stuff than you might think. A good friend of mine's daughter, I believe she's 3. She loves construction equipment. She went as an excavator for Halloween. She's been over to the house and just is giddy when we've let her sit in a machine. My daughter, Madeline, she seems to be interested in it. There have been several times that we've been on a job site and the little girls come over and watched us work. And so I guess what I'm saying is, I think that as we look to figure out how to close the skill gap, let's not leave women out of our industry. Just as smart as men, they're just as attentive as men. Like, there's no reason that a woman can't run the joysticks every bit as well as a man and ultimately be on completely equal footing. You know, I think in motorsports we've kind of seen it. Women have become much more accepted. There have been quite a few talented ladies come along and do very well in motorsports. And frankly, like when I was in the Indy Lights series back in the day, before IndyCar changed the rule about the car weight, like if anything, Danica had an advantage because she was so small. And so I feel like in motorsports we've kind of started to welcome and embrace women, and I would like to see us do the same in construction, because we need them. We need the people, we need the brain power, we need what they have to offer. So Maddie and I are headed down to a subdivision here where our 308 Bertha is sitting, and we'll bring you guys along and let you see what an 18-month-old thinks about her first time on an excavator. Well, here she is. We'll get Maddie out and take her for a spin. Hey Maddie, can you point to the excavator? Do you see the excavator? Yeah, there it is. That's right. Wow, look at that. You see the joysticks? Let's start it up. Let's start it up. You want to see it move? Wow, neat, huh? No, you don't like that? Let her warm up for a minute. You want to make it move? You want to make it move? You're doing that. That's a good job. Watch this. Ooh. You did that all by yourself. Yeah, that's neat, huh? Watch this. See, the bucket turns. Let's walk over to this pile in the back. scooping a bite of dirt, just like you scoop a bite of dinner. Yeah. That is right. Do you want to move it again? Can you move it again? Yeah. Pull back. Is that neat? That's a bunny. You see that hop hop bunny? That makes us go fast or slow. Fast or slow. Maddie moved it. Go down. You're making it go down. Oh, yay, Mommy, you've made us move. Forward. Handle. Yeah, that's a handle. Bunny, watch this. See, we go slow. We go faster. Go slow. We go faster. Push hard. Try again. Push hard. Push hard. Try this one. Ooh, you did it! You did it! You made it go beep! Yeah, the camera. The camera. Lever for the door. Bunny. That is the bucket. The bucket. Can you say bucket? Good job. That was a good try. Bucket. You ready to get out? No. The bunny button. It's the bunny, yeah. Alright, let's shut her down. We can drive an excavator again soon. Did you have fun?
You did a good job.
Yay, Maddie! Yay! Yeah, Maddie, it's time to go home now. Did you have fun? Oh, it's right. That's the sound it makes. Well, there you have it. I guess the takeaway would be, any of you girl moms or dads out there, if your daughter has an interest in construction or something else, I mean, really anything, I would encourage you to nurture it. And, you know, not saying that I'm gonna try to preach that someone pushed their kid any direction, but I've pretty much done my whole life by following the, honey, we're gonna go. I've done most of my life following things that I was passionate about and interested in, and I hope that others will do the same.